Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, gang. No, I'm not taking I'm not on the toilet. I'm actually sitting on the tub. I'm on break at work. Because I have a job. Nah, but this video is about food stamps. Now, a lot of people are going crazy. Let me open the door so it won't echo like that. A lot of people going crazy because they're saying, Trump, he's cutting off the food stamps. He's not cutting off the food stamps. Sit down, bro. Relax. But how am I gonna take care of my kids? You should have thought about that before you did what you did to make a kids, right? But it's too late for that now. It's too late for that. We're past that. They're beautiful. They're blessed. They're blessings and all of that. But what you need to understand is this, bro. If you're panicking right now and you think this is a bad thing, I want you to consider something different, right? I need you to, and it's gonna be good for your mind, and it's gonna be a problem solving skill and a state of mind that you need to be in going for the rest of your life whenever you have any relationship problems or problems at the job. You ain't got no motherfucking job, Tommy. Whatever situation you may run into, right? What you can do is consider what if the opposing view is actually correct. If you think that having food stamps cut off is a bad thing, consider what if that's actually not the truth? Because you don't know, you think you know the truth, but you're going with your emotions, right? The people who think that getting food stamps cut off when they don't have a job and they think they don't have any other way to feed themselves, you're probably coming from an emotional standpoint. Because this is something that's uncomfortable and it's messing with your survival, and you're going into a certain state of mind where your emotions reside, right? Think about if this is actually bad, and think about how it could be good. Let me give you one example of how this could be a good thing. Now, I'm gonna give you some science real quick. When people eat and they don't eat a steady amount of calories, that makes their physical body go into survival mode. And do you know what that means? That means it makes your body accumulate and hold on to fat. Okay? And because you are poor, you're impoverished, you have food stamps, right? One reason that you are so damn poor, and I'm not saying that you're lazy or that you're stupid, I'm not saying any of that, but most poor people are not good at handling money. And food stamps is a form of money. So you probably are not responsible with your food stamps, just like you're not responsible with your money, your time, and the power that you have. So you probably eat like this. Your food stamps, let's say your food stamps come on the 1st. On the 1st, you go grocery shopping, right? And then you grocery shop so much, it took so long to get that $400 worth of groceries in your house. It took you 2 hours to go grocery shopping. You buy, let's say McDonald's. Then you eat the McDonald's. The next day, you make these big ass sandwiches, huge meals. Okay, you do that for a good week and a half. Then the meals start to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Now you're inviting your boyfriend, you're inviting your boyfriend or your baby daddy to come over and buy groceries for you. I thought you had food stamps. My food stamps don't come to the 1st, James. It's the 22nd. So you run out of food by the 22nd, and you're not eating as well as you did when you that first week and a half. That causes your body to hold on to fat. So if you were to actually be more responsible with your food stamps and not eat these grand meals, and you ate a regular amount of calories for your body size, you wouldn't be fat. You wouldn't be as fat. You probably would be fat because you probably don't work out, right? So that is the good thing. It's gonna teach you how to handle money, and you might lose some fucking weight and have to actually ration your meals out like a human being instead of eating like a beast of the field. That's a good thing. What else? Is it gonna start to make you reconsider what you're doing with your life? Reconsider the fact that you don't have a job and you have all these kids watching you not have a job every day. Now they're gonna think it's normal when their girlfriend doesn't have a job. They're gonna think it's normal that their mom is on the couch when they wake up and on the couch when they get home. They're gonna think that's normal, and then you are supposed to be trying to make them better than you, but you're not being the better you. You're just being you, which is not good enough. That's another benefit of the food stamp situation. Did you consider that it's going to make you read? Did you consider that when you give food stamps, you're going to be actually grateful for it and know that everything doesn't last forever? That this is a possibility, that you shouldn't be relying on taxpayers like myself who get up every day and work for real and don't like their job because this is not what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, even though I make a lot of money. But do you consider these things? Instead of being so in your feelings, you get to think now, because now, since we don't have that much food stamps left and they might not get renewed, maybe I should buy fruits and vegetables instead of snacks. Now you can think more clearly. Now you have the energy. Oh, I was wondering why I was so tired all the time. Because I wasn't eating real food. I know a lot of people in the black and brown communities don't think vegetables is real food. That's the realest food that can be real. I remember one time I was working at a warehouse. I was a vegetarian, right? I was a vegan actually. My manager, he was black. Said, so you a vegan? I said, yeah. He said, so after all of this hard work, what you gonna do? Go home and eat a salad? And I was like, I mean, if that's what's made for me, yeah, I'm gonna eat a salad with nutrients in it. So let me get this straight. You're not gonna go home and eat some real food? Nigga, I know where this salad came from. It came from the earth with an F. You don't know what that burger is. That could be soy. That could be, and a lot of times it is soy. A lot of times it is, which is horrible for you. That's what they feed people in jail. But I digress. You get the chance, you get the opportunity to expand your palate. You know what I'm saying? I think Whole Foods accepts food stamps. You can get you some fruits and vegetables and give this information to other people. Stop thinking that everything is one way when it's really not. Because there's always something good out of this. Don't listen to all these these females on TikTok, bitches, they're bitches. These bitches on TikTok crying about their foods, not about how they got unfairly terminated, not about how, like, bro, this is what you do with your life. 9 times out of 10, you have a lot of food already. If you're on food stamps and you're on food stamps, you're probably overweight. You probably have a lot of food. You definitely have children. You have to understand that being a glutton will get you so far in life. You're entitled 9 times out of 10. You're greedy 9 times out of 10. You don't have a job and you think it's supposed to be like that. You think how you think is right. It's not. Consider the fact that you might be wrong. You might just be wrong. Now, if you're a woman and you're beautiful, no, you shouldn't have to work. If you're ugly, sir, put your boots on and get to that trailer and move it in boxes. But if you're a beautiful, lovely, feminine, positive woman, no, you definitely shouldn't have to work. I agree with you, mommy. But at the end of the day, the fact that you can't socialize with people, with your peers well enough for you to not have to work and a man take care of you, that's still on you. You might be beautiful and sweet and charming and all, but you have a shitty attitude and there's something wrong with you. But all the men keep on cheating on me. Bro, but do you have to work though? Was he paying all the bills? But he was abusive. That's still. If you can't tell who's abusive and who's not over a certain amount of time, you can't socialize. You don't have what it takes. But you shouldn't be expecting to live off the government for the rest of your life. You should have to work if you can't figure out how to socialize and pick a man. That's on you. You keep on picking all these abusive niggas that cheat on you. That's nobody's fault but yours. I'm sorry, but it's true. You see, you watch all these videos on how to tell if he's a narcissist or not. You know the word narcissist, you should be able to spot one. And if not, stop using that word. It's not for you. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I can definitely spot when a female will hit a nigga. There's so many ways that you could tell. You could tell about how a person jokes, how they feel about their mom, how they feel about money. There's so many different ways. So many different ways. You have male friends, bring that nigga around your male friends and be like, hey, do you think if I call his mom a bitch at 3 o'clock in the morning when he's drunk, he will smack the shit out of me? I could definitely tell you that. It's easy. But anyways, your life decisions are important. And everything that you did to get in this position where you were a single mother on food stamps, making TikToks like a baby, like a child, like a teenager. What did you think about this? What did I do to put myself in this position? What didn't I do? Is me having to actually think about how I'm gonna survive like an adult instead of relying on half the country to pay for my children that I don't even really like that? Is that something that I should be doing? What got me in this position? What put me here? Everybody is always trying to be a strong, independent whatever, or a boss or whatever. And you feel so good about your life? Why? You should be depressed. You should be having to talk yourself down from the ledge on a daily basis. If a man doesn't want to take care of you, and you don't have any desire to take care of yourself, your children are in school all day, from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and you waste your time every day, but I have to do laundry, no, you don't. You don't have to do any of that. Shut up. You have to get a job. That's what you have to do. You have to get a job. You have to work on your emotional intelligence and critical thinking skills. You need to get some therapy, and you need to be held accountable, my nigga. Why can't I socialize with anybody who actually would want to take care of me? How come I keep picking these abusive guys? How come I can't make friends with women? How come my friends keep introducing me to these raggedy ass niggas? How come the nice guy that I attract is always broke, and the beautiful young man that I attract, he's abusive and he cheats on me? The beautiful guy with all his teeth that's not overweight, that has nice hair, beautiful eyes, how come that guy abuses me? How come? Just keep on asking yourself. It's called the Socratic method. Keep questioning yourself. Why am I on food stamps? Because I'm lazy. How come I'm lazy? Because everybody in my environment was lazy. How come everybody in my environment is lazy? Because this, and that. Bro, just keep going until you find out what you need to do. And if I offended you, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Be offended so you can change. And if you don't, that's on you. But it is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. I'm usually not this ignorant, but just listening to all the fugazi, all the just disgustingness come out of the air, out of the beautiful air. It was sickening, and I had to let you know, your mama is a hoe. But I gotta get back to work, man. It is what it is, now it's not. It's Aaron Moses, I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. Life is in the breath, breathing in food stamps. For the workers, nigga, I deserve food stamps, shit. I need to eat a lot so I can go to work, nigga. Shit. You know what? Yeah, I wish I had food stamps. I really do. I'll be swole as. No, I'm not gonna show you how to make the daily codes. No, dude, you're straight, bro. You don't even need to do that. That's not even your job, bro.